Hello everyone, this is Latha Akula. In this video we are going to study about modifications in the leaves. So what is the actual function of the leaf? Photosynthesis. That means by means of the photosynthesis only they are preparing the food material which is given to the remaining part of the plant. But that is one function, and another function is the transpiration. Transpiration means what? The leaf contains several opening structures are present. Those are nothing but stomata. By means of those stomata, gases exchange takes place. At the same time, whatever the excess water present in the plant will be evaporated in the form of water vapor. That process is called as transpiration. So those stomata also helps in the gas exchange also. These are the functions of the leaf. What are the functions? Photosynthesis, transpiration, the gases exchange. But in some plants, the plants which are growing under unfavorable conditions, the leaves have been modified for storing the food material, for protecting them against some other grazing animals, for supporting and for defense. For all these, the leaves have been modified into several different structures. The first one is the leaf tendril. The tendril is nothing but it is a long, slender, thread-like structure which is sensitive to touch, and these tendrils they coil around any support and helpful for climbing the plant. So here the leaf was modified into tendril-like structure in peas and sweet peas. And another one is the leaf spines. Leaf spines are mostly seen in plants which are growing in the desert climate conditions or arid climate conditions or drought conditions where the water is not available. In that conditions, the plants such as aloe vera, cactus and opuntia, the leaves were modified into spine-like structures. Here see this is the cactus. This stem is modified into flattened fleshy structure and the leaves are modified into spiny structures. Here the functions of these spines are to prevent transpiration. So what is the main problem for those plants? Deficiency of water. Here if the leaves are, instead of spines the leaves are present, what will happen? They have only little amount of water is available. That little water also evaporated by means of transpiration, then plant will die. To prevent that transpiration process, the leaves modify into spiny structures which will not having any stomatal arrangement. So to prevent the transpiration, the leaves have been modified into spines, and also to protect them against the grazing animals like herbivorous animals. So they will be helpful. The spiny structure that protect them against the grazing animals also. This is the structure of about the leafy spines. Next one is storage organs. Some plants such as onions, garlic, they have leaves which are very fleshy that store food material. The fleshy part of the leaf, what we are using as a vegetable, is nothing but the stored part of the leaf in the onions and garlic. Next one, phyllodes. In plants such as Australian acacia, the leaflets are very small and they are very short-lived structures. In that condition, for carrying photosynthesis, the petiole is modified into flat green leaf-like structure that will called as phyllodes. That phyllodes is green in color, resembles the leaf, that will performs photosynthesis also like the leaf, that is called as phyllodes. And another one is insectivorous plants. Some plants such as a nepenthes, which is also called as Venus flytrap, the plants which are growing in these plants which are facing the problem of nitrogen deficiency, in that conditions they require some insectivorous plants as a protein source. For that, the leaves have been modified in the form of a picture-like structure. Here see this diagram. This is called as flattened leaf base is like this, and the petiole is like a coiled structure, and the lamina will be modified in the form of a picture. Inside the picture there are several hairy outgrowths will be seen, and the leaf apex is modified in the form of a lid. Here when any insect comes to this place, and this lid will close the picture, and this picture will squeeze the insect and absorbs the nutrients present in the body of the insect. This is about the insectivorous plant, which is example Venus flytrap. It is also called as nepenthes. So these are the modifications of flowering. These are the modifications of leaf. Once again, we will revise. Leaf tendrils are seen in peas and sweet pea for climbing. Leaf spines are seen in aloe vera, cactus and opentia. So the spines are helpful for preventing them from the transpiration and also protecting them against the grazing animals. And storage organs. Here in onion and garlic, they have fleshy leaves inside the bulb, that is nothing but the stored food material. Next, phyllodes. In plants such as Australian acacia, the leaflets are very short and short-living. In that, the petiole is modified into a green-colored leaf-like structure that that is called as phyllodes that performs photosynthesis function also. And insectivorous plants, example Venus flytrap, otherwise called as nepenthes. In this, the total leaf will be, the leaf lamina will be modified in the form of a picture which will traps the insects and absorbs the nutrients present in the insect. These are some of the modifications seen in the leaf. With this, we have completed the leaf, types of leaves and modifications. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Latha Akula Biology Tutorial. Thanks for watching.